What's up, YouTube? Mini Minchino here, and welcome back to another episode of Creative Builds. Last time we worked on this grocery store and filled in like all the floors and stuff like that, and just sort of, worked on a little bit of extra detail. I have only really worked on the front, however, but the sides are going to get these brick pillars as well. And speaking of which, I might as well do that. I might as well do this while I chat with you guys. Also, I should let you know, Candida went off to get some mail at the post office, so chances are he's going to come back in the middle of this video, because it will not take very long, probably very soon, if I'm honest. So you're going to end up hearing a little bit of noise when he comes back. I do apologize for that, but I feel like I should let you know at the very least. Now, I'm going to get land coming around here, but I'm going to fill these in just in case. But our actual goal for today's episode is to pretty much just go ahead and make a roof design. Now, I have not looked things up between episodes. I probably should have, but yeah, I want to be able to make a little roof design and kind of work on that so we can basically get working on the actual inside of this grocery store, you know, just so we can have something awesome happening. And once that happens, we're pretty well good to go to call this build good, and work on the outside basically. And I'm debating on whether I want to change the pathways, because I want this area to be like the more modern focused area. So we're gonna have like the concrete and slab pathways, but I kind of like the nature focused pathways of the other area. So it's kind of like there's a division. You cross the bridges and you end up in that more nature focused whatever. I'm gonna get rid of this guy. You know, I feel like that would be a really cool idea. And then you have like the two divisions, right? So in the nature division, or I guess we can call it the nature division, but it's really more just the suburban division? I don't know. You know, we're gonna have more houses behind what we have, and it's gonna be, I guess it's like residential. The residential area is more nature focused, and then the I guess business area where all the stores and stuff like that are, that's going to be more modern focused. So it's going to have the actual concrete rather than like the dirt pathways and stuff like that happening. I also want to include like maybe a park in one area, like a nature reserve kind of thing at the edge of stuff, and then at the edge of the river kind of thing. Because this whole thing, I want bordering the river kind of thing and heading inward from there. Inland in both directions, hopefully. This town's gonna take a long time to build, I feel like. And, you know, we're gonna get a lot done, I feel like, in a decent amount of time, but I feel like I take a long time with builds. I put a lot of detail in, and, I don't know, I just like to make every build count if I can, but it does take a long time. So, you know, this area might get peeled back even more. There's going to be more pathways happening. This forest, sadly, is probably going to go, at least most of it anyway. And, yeah, we're going to be your typical, you know, deforestation heavy capitalist, sadly. But, you know, we're gonna work on things. It'll be all right. Now, we have the entirety of our thing bricked up, and I think it's looking a lot better by comparison. However, I do want to bring this guy out at least one more around the whole thing. And, by doing that, my finger is numb, and that sucks. By doing that, we can just have like a little lip for the store itself, and then we can continue going up with another block. And I do have to work on the ceiling for the grocery store itself as well. And I was thinking of either iron blocks or quartz. And I don't know, we'll have to work on that. I want to do like a portion of the roof. So I'm only going to take this across the front and stuff for now, and then off screen I'll work on the rest kind of thing, just so we have an idea, just because it's a lot of placing of the same blocks and stuff like that, so it's kind of just and blah. And yeah, I feel like this is going to be the way to go. So we're going to start with that basically. So it's going to come out, it's going to cover some of that. We're going to bring the bottom out a couple more slabs as well, but I'll work on that when we do some landscaping proper. So what I want to do here is, actually I'm going to bring this back a little bit too. So I want to bring in some dark oak slabs. It's raining and it sucks, actually. It sucks quite a lot. But you know what? We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. Dark oak. Let's do some dark oak slabbage up in here. I kind of feel like a nice dark roof will be alright. Now, what I want to do is, like, some stores will have like those, I don't know, like, do they have like vents on the top? Probably. Like, your air's got to go somewhere, right? So maybe I'll have like iron block vent things happening with like iron bars on top or something. I don't know. We'll do something just to have something there, and then we'll cover it from the bottom with the whatever we choose for a ceiling. And I don't know how frequently I'm gonna have those, but I'd like to have some sort of representation of a vent in the store itself. I think that would be really cool. So basically what we want to do is, I don't want to bring the ceiling up too high, right? But maybe I want to do something like a so, and I actually went too far in there, so let's go over here like a so, and boom, I guess, to bring that there. Right, so if we have our roof there, I feel like that's going to look okay. You're not really going to see it from the bottom, and I feel like that's okay. But if for whatever reason you're going from the top, or like maybe you'll see it from the bridge. Let's see. Maybe you'll see it from the bridge. If you come up here, the rain is not helping actually though. But if you come up here, yeah, you can kind of see it. It's just, it's there. It's there. I think that's going to be okay. It's going to be a little bit more noticeable when we get more of it in. So that's going to be okay. So I want to say we bring in a vent. I want like maybe 4 of them, or like, you know, just kind of some throughout the roof area. So let's see about bringing this guy in a tad. We can work with this space here, I think, and we can have a couple, like one or two throughout here kind of deal, and then have like 2 in the back, and then 2 in the front, 2 in the back, and then like two at the produce section, I guess. I think so, 2 on the side, so 6 in total, I guess. And then we'll see how that kind of thing looks. I do want it to be just like a small sort of thing, nothing big, nothing crazy. But we're gonna have this guy. Excuse me, can I get a better thing going on here? Can I not place things properly? I feel like I should be able to. And we're just gonna go along here and just kind of work with this space here that we've got. And I feel like we can come up with something pretty decent here. And I really need to figure out how to turn the rain off, because honestly, the rain just annoys me, and it just serves to just not do anything for videos. It just makes everything look awful, and I kind of just want to see if it's nighttime, honestly. I really probably just should. I don't know. But give me a second, you guys. I'm going to fill this area in, and we're going to experiment a little bit. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, here we are sleeping in the brown house, and yeah, I finally filled in that little bit of the roof, actually, and we can go ahead and try to experiment with stuff. So let's actually just go ahead and get iron blocks and iron bars in our inventory. So let's get rid of the dark oak and these slabs, since we already have them kind of in the build already, so we can fetch those back at any point. Now, excuse me. I don't want these to be like super big. It's just kind of extra detail for if people like, you know, come tour the build from above kind of thing. Now, I am thinking we can have one. I'm not really like planning to put these in a specific like location. So I'm just gonna put one of these here and then throw like iron bar on top. Maybe. Just some extra detail. I'm kind of feeling daylight sensors up here, but I think this might not be the right spot or the right place for them. Maybe I won't have daylight sensors up here. And yeah, I think that'll look okay. So we can have a couple like just sort of not really randomly about here. Like wherever I put them, I'll try to line up with future ones. But I'll put like another one here. And then oh no, that's too far forward. See, I want to line this up, so this guy's got to be here. I think. Yes. Yes? I think that's correct. Is that correct? I think that's correct. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted you. Boom. And I can remove you. Now I actually want you. There we go. There we go. Does that look a little bit better? Yes. Okay, so how far in was this guy actually? Because maybe I don't want... So this one was about, I want to say, let's see, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blocks in. Actually, that would be 11 blocks in. I didn't fill this in correctly. So that's 11 blocks in from the dark oak slabs. Right. Okay. So then the other one should be 11 blocks in from the slabs here. So it's 11 in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in from this way and 11 in from the other way. Gotcha. So let's actually keep this one here for the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So here, technically the 12th block, right? So that should be about there. So really what I should be doing is removing this guy, right? I should be removing this guy, this other guy here. So let's go ahead and rip these guys out and see what we got going on. I'm going to go ahead and start my timer back up because I think that's roughly around the same amount of time I neglected to leave it on. So that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, we've got this guy, so let's take that out and put that back. So let's see if we can figure out where the middle is. I want to say right around here. So if it's right around here, then I want it here, maybe? No. Here? No, here. More or less. Right? I want to say. Is that correct? Right, so we're 1, 2, 3, nope. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be 8 blocks away from the other one too, if I did it correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 9. Okay. Huh. So that's uneven then. That's what that is. This area is an uneven area. Okay. Now to mitigate that, I could add an extra one in the middle. Would that be an issue? Would that be an issue if I did that? Here I am going like, I don't want these to be in specific places, but here I am like measuring them. I don't know why I used that voice either. I feel like that's a little bit mean. But see, if I did that, maybe I do only want like 2, and then maybe I'll have one like Huh. I like the 3 though. I don't hate the 3. But maybe I'll just go with the 2. Maybe I'll just deal with the 2. That is entirely fine. So, yeah, just basically something like that. Something real small. Nothing, just like a little bit of detail, right? I feel like that's gonna look okay. And then, you know, this area here isn't gonna have any, or will it? Maybe it will. I don't know. I don't think it will, because those are gonna be like the big industrial vents. I'm like falling in my seat, and that's not great. Give me like 1 second to kind of straighten myself out. My phone is falling. That's not fantastic. So you're gonna hear lots of noise. I apologize. This is what I get for recording in the living room. Ugh. But that's okay. You know what? It's fine. I'm gonna sit like this. Put my microphone cord back to normal. Sorry about all the noise. Alright. We might be okay now. I feel a little less like I'm laying down in my own couch, which is not a fantastic thing to do, if I can be honest. So, yeah, okay. Alright, so where are we gonna want to take this from here? I kind of feel like I want to build like a sign for this place, and then maybe put a sign here, and then replicate that sign kind of on the side here, you know? But I think for now, you guys, I think this is going to be a pretty decent roof design. It's simple, very simple, but I think it's going to do. I really don't mind it being the way this is, nice and simple up here. And it's got a little bit of depth with the brick coming out, sort of thing. I really don't dislike the outside of this, and like, you know, when you're coming in over here, you're gonna be walking along that. I'm gonna bring out more slabbage to make like the whole sidewalk pathway, and then there's going to be the concrete on the ground here. I'm not gonna really worry about making like a parking lot, because this particular town doesn't really need that, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna cover this with like, I don't know, maybe some slabbage or something. And, you know, see about working on that a little bit, or maybe like an entire block or something. I don't know yet. So I'm going to go ahead actually and let you guys go for today. I think we have a decent concept for a roof design. I'm surprised Candido's not back yet. Huh. Alright, well, I'm sure he'll be back soon. If not, I will have to look for him, but I think he'll be alright. I don't need to worry about him. Either way though, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you go for today. So I'm going to go ahead and say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave any suggestions you may have down in the comments below. And don't forget to check out Unknown Empire. But until next time, you guys, Mini out.